Alright, so we made it to the Cathedral ship, and at this point, Takahashi's wild ride actually begins. So things are going to start getting crazy from here on out. And this is going to be a very long dungeon, like I said in the last episode. And it's probably the longest dungeon in the game. But I think it's a cool dungeon. Oh, we got the Nightwalker. I believe that's a helmet that protects against sleep. So let me check that out. Yeah, that'll give me sleep defense. I'm probably not gonna wear it as a helmet, but I'll probably extract it. And it's a shame that the episode 2 stuff is not included at the end of this game. It makes the Xenosaga 1+2 look a lot better, because this battle system, the skill system and everything, it starts really shining the farther you get into the game. But this is the first major dungeon where I'm going to be able to get skill points and stuff to start upgrading characters. Now, I've swapped over to Momo and Ziggy because, A, I'm just going to be like, fuck it. I'm going to use characters that most people don't use, and I need Momo in the lead because there is a hidden item that is in this dungeon that you need her to be the lead on the field map to be able to find. And I'll probably swap her out for Chaos once I get that, but I don't want to miss it. I don't quite remember where it is. So what I did is I actually gave her Chaos's eggs, because she's not actually really this good, and there's some things I'm going to try out with her later. Spoilers, I lied when I said I wasn't going to transfer ethers, but I think I'm going to transfer Chaos's ethers over to her, because he has a lot of elemental ethers, and he's actually a better attacker, better physical attacker, better, ether attacker with his attacks than he is with his magic, or whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to transfer those over to Momo, because she really lacks a long-range technique to put in the triangle slot, in the high-speed slot, and the low-speed slot for quite a while in the game. I don't think she's going to get into like level 20-something, level 25, and that's going to be pretty late game.
Don't take it too hard. You didn't stand a chance.
So yeah, I'm gonna use his eggs to bolster her attack power, because her physical attack power, if I like compare it to Ziggy's, who is a really good physical attacker, or Cosmos, I think she has the highest physical attack. She's got a strength of 41. He's got a strength of 32. Yeah, she's got him beat there. But she has well, that's Xion. Xion and Momo look like they're tied right now, but Xion's a level high. Man, Xion, what the fuck? A 14-year-old is blowing you the fuck out. We're gonna go up here, see if there's loot. We got a biosphere. So yeah, I'm gonna try this out and
watch the enemy closely.
Mostly use Ziggy because he has Lightning Fist, and I believe the boss at the end of this is weak to lightning. So I would want that, and you see, like, her techniques are not going to do that well against the enemy. And all she has is this stuff. That's pretty bad damage. I think Xion could even beat that with her Shock Blade. There's Ziggy going. Now, I'm not using Shock Blade on Xion because I want it for her damage. I'm using it for whenever I think I'll be able to get the ammo in this dungeon. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I think I'm going to be able to get it. Shock Blade adds status effects to enemies, so I want to be able to do that.
Let's go.
Oh, his ether. Are these guys actually weak to Do they have lower ether defense is what I mean. Maybe I should have paid attention. Actually, does it even give you the stats? When you use Analyze? Ow! Very uncalled for. Okay, she's doing way more damage with this, so these guys must be worse with their ether defense. Yeah, suck it, nerd. Most of this game is figuring out if they have higher vitality or higher ether defense. Or if they have some kind of weakness to physical attacks. You know, strike, pierce, or slash. Oh, Momo. I guess I should try out Miracle Star to see how much damage that does. Miracle Star is, of course, non-elemental, so good base damage, I guess. It's just got some kind of attack. Alright, let's test that out. Yeah. Well, Sheep Beam's gonna be kind of useless here because most of the enemies are Gnosis.
Mystic powers.
You know what? I think that may be doing more damage than what she's able to do with any of her attacks right now. I'll have to test out her triangle attack. I did give her the purple ring just to get the +2 ether attack bonus on her. But I'll definitely want to extract that for both her and Shion at some point. Because I believe they have the highest ether attacks. Don't quote me on that. I'm going to check right after this battle, and Cosmos will probably be like, yeah, I've got better ether attack. Actually, I think Junior has better ether attack than Shion as well. Can this guy stop being alive? Yeah, unless she's hitting crits. Of course, that's free, and the other one is not. But it'll look a lot better later in the game when I get some skills and everything to boost Momo's ether attack and all that. Just so that she's a monster. Otherwise, she's not very useful as a character at all.
So this is a Cathedral ship. It does feel like we're inside a ship, but it certainly doesn't look like anything that belongs to the Federation.
Could it be?
Oh, Nephilim jump scare down there.
I wonder. Look, over there.
What is it? A sign or something?
Hey, it's written in English.
But this is odd. It doesn't look like it's stuck on the wall. Doesn't it look more like a part of the wall itself?
Are you saying this sign is part of the Gnosis? How could that be?
Take a look around. That's not the only one. There's a lot of other stuff here, too.
Are we really inside a Gnosis?
Hurry! He'll be gone soon.
Huh?
What, did you find something?
Huh? No, it's nothing. That girl again. What does she have to do with this place?
At this time, the defendant's origins are unknown. That information was lost in the chaos of war, perhaps deliberately, I might add. It could be said that the circumstances surrounding the defendant actually qualify him as a victim of the life recycling law. Therefore, is it right for him to be the first victim of a capital punishment system that had been abandoned for thousands of years? It's true that the defendant must pay for his crimes. But with all the progress we've made in science and the study of the human psyche, surely there must be alternative means by which he can repay society? Please, I ask you to make a merciful and wise decision.
This court hereby sentences the defendant, Andrew Cherenkov, to undergo Level 7 personality reconditioning.
With this ruling, the current you will cease to exist. But it also marks the birth of a brand new world for you. Let us celebrate, shall we?
What is the meaning of this? Why can't we have a child of our own?
Oh, stop it. What could you want to leave behind? Don't tell me you want that abnormal DNA of yours to live on. Nanotechnology is hardly perfect, you know. It still can't correct mutations in genomes.
Are you saying this is my fault?
You're pathetic. A bit of nucleic acid desperately clinging to life. You haven't changed one bit since then. But of course, that's what makes you, you.
But then, why did you marry me?
For this. Do you know how hard I worked for this permit? That's why I volunteered to care for you. What, did you think there was love between us? Please, don't kid yourself. I can get all the love I need with this. Don't forget to take your meds. After all, I'm the one who'll be held responsible if you don't.
In accordance with Federation law, the defendant will now undergo Level 8 personality reconditioning. With this, Defendant 12584's human rights shall be revoked, and henceforth the defendant shall be treated as a life form belonging to the Federation. According to current law, this treatment grants the bearer the same rights and privileges as those of a Realian.
Garbage.
I must admit, I've never seen such a stubborn neural network.
He's even rejected the Level 8 procedure.
In any case, he's still quite valuable to us. We can use him as a test subject for the Level 9 procedure.
So you're the man who murdered every worker in this facility and annihilated 3 squads of Federation Special Forces. I was looking forward to meeting you. But you look like a poor little stray. Is this really your handiwork? A life recycling variant. No wonder the Federation police couldn't handle you. I'll commend you for that. However... reality is cruel, is it not?
Commander Margulis, the 308th Volgata Division is...
I know. We're taking him with us.
Sir, you're not serious.
Yes, this one may be useful.
But...
all you ever wanted in life was to leave behind a legacy. Isn't that right? Now show me the proof of your existence. To me alone.
Okay, so yeah, I know what you're all thinking about Cherenkov's wife there and how his stuff goes. Now, there weren't many changes in this area. I don't think there were any changes at all in the DS remake. This dungeon just plays out normally. But they do cut out Cherenkov's backstory. However, you can still access the backstory, like what happened on the UTIC battleship with Junior, and I think maybe the Pleroma stuff as well. You just don't get to play through the dungeons. You get to look at Cherenkov's backstory. Now, I don't think that's a very good way of handling it, but you do get to still, experience it in the DS remake. I don't like that because Cherenkov's backstory is actually pretty fucking good. He's one of the most well-written supporting characters in any piece of media. But part of this game's story does have to deal with things like terror management theory. So you're thinking about what you're leaving behind, etc., and that death actually is a terrifying thought because, as a species, we're so intelligent that we're cognizant of that. Like, when I was looking that up, one of the things that's surprising about it is that when people think about death, it actually makes them more of an asshole. So, what the hell? I'll just evade the death beam and have Ziggy resurrect her. I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Use this.
Gotta do some healing here. Actually, what kind of weapons do I have? He only has 42 HP left? What?
The outcome was decided.
Okay, I better heal after that. Now, how do we apply that to Shion, though, with the terror management theory, is that, she doesn't really care about death that much. She engages in a lot of risky behavior. Like, I'm gonna go in here, and this term, I believe, is in the database. The opening cutscene in the... Well, not the opening cutscene. When they're finishing the combat simulator and it's breaking down, she's engaging in some really risky behavior there by staying back. So, they mentioned this word, and it's not something that's really thought about. But in this context, it says, when bursts of electrical charges occur repeatedly in the brain and neural impulses pass through the limbic system repetitively, the result is a permanent acceleration of certain neural connections or opening of entirely new neural paths. Kindling is any process that permanently alters the inner emotional state of being a host. Maybe that was not There's another one that I believe that was stating that it was also burning up her brain. So it was very, very risky for her to stick around there. And also you have the part where Cosmos is like, yeah, you guys are just fucking delaying me, so I'm just gonna leave you behind. And she tries to get rid of all the oxygen in the pod, and Alan's freaking out, but, you know, she's just... Death is just something that happens for her, and she's just gonna accept it. Alright, these guys are actually weak to physical attacks, so I'm gonna use that on them. I believe Momo can fuck them up pretty good, too. Oh, you know what? I better analyze them before I get rid of them. Momo, how could you? Momo's our daughter. She's very cute, so... to see her not excelling is sad. And for whatever reason, these things have breasts. Alright, Ziggy, show us what you're made of. No, not sleep! This is not multi-target, is it? Okay. Yeah, he should be able to KO him. Double points for that enemy. Alright, you smack this guy and kill him. I would have been disappointed if you didn't. Ooh, a crit, nice. Now, I did equip an accessory on Momo's eggs that allows her to boost. You're not able to boost inside of an eggs otherwise.
I'm sorry, are you okay?
Which is another one of the terrible things about them. You lose access to all of these combat mechanics when you're inside of them, so... Oh, well, we're coming up to a very important thing right here.
Get out of my way, or else... Come, egg!
You know what? I better rearrange the weapons on that egg so that she has a physical attack and an inhibitor attack. 500 HP for both of these. Do not like.
Take this! Now, right!
Something tells me he's gonna survive. Now, one thing, I believe that characters in the reserve do not get tech points, either points or skill points. So, that's suck. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. There's going to be a point where I'll be able to grind, and it's a very good source of all of those points. I don't really care about the XP. I'm probably going to end this game around levels 30 to 35.
Let's go!
Alright, get him, Ziggy. Good points.
I collected some good data.
Are those even the same weapon? It seems detrimental. Okay, so let's go into our A's. The one that's registered to Momo. Let's de-equip this first. Unequip? Alright, so let's get you Wait, I have no swords? Okay, so this is a beam rifle. Okay, this is a sword. And I guess I would take the beam rifle. what can I equip here? A missile pod or a beam pod? Okay, so these are going to hit my agility. But they do get more defense, so... Or is that dynamic power? Yeah, that's my actual attack power. Momo, what are you doing?
I will show you what a true battle is like.
I actually do need to fight these guys because I need to be level 15 before the end of the dungeon. And that's so that I learn one of Chaos's techniques. And also so that I can get those, and I need to learn some ethers with Shion. Although I'm really debating just dropping all of those ether upgrades on her. That was nice.
Okay, let's go on.
I guess I didn't really need the boost after all.
Okay, here we go.
That's a lot of guys. I do believe I will get some... Oh, what's it called? New weapons for the eggs partway through the dungeon, just to make it a little bit more powerful. Although at that point, does it really matter? I'll probably have swapped out for Chaos by that point. Might want to heal up after this battle. I don't know who's coming next. No, Ziggy, how could you miss? Murder him. Or miss. Those are options. Oh, I should have just canceled that. You're next. Get him, Shion. Damn! Alright, so we do have boost for Shion. Alright. Good stuff. I'm guessing that they're weak against shock with all the crits that are popping up. I don't think that you do extra damage when they're weak against something. I think what you get is that it's a higher chance for it to crit. Don't quote me on that, I'm gonna look that up, but I think that's how it works. She's really not hurt. Wait, are they dropping ether upgrade A's? You know what? I think I might just do that. Yeah. I'll save one for Junior. Let's see if I can evolve here. Leave boost one. Not quite. Okay, I need 360 for this. I also want to... Okay, so I want to evolve this to get Medical All as well. Because this is, in my opinion, the best healing spell in the game. And it's hard to beat this. It's better than Chaos Healing Do. And if you're going to pick up one thing, it should be this. That's what makes Shion like really good. But what I really want to pick up is... I guess I'm going to have to drop a bunch of those other ones on her. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, there we go. I want to pick up this because it's a skill that allows you to steal, and it also has a chance to do instant KO. But what I really want is the steal ability. I need this for the boss in this area because he has a unique item that you can only get there, and it's visible. So I definitely want to pick this up. And obviously, the next thing I'm going to pick up is going to be Medical Ball. Whenever she gets enough points for it. Alright, so this right here brings us to the great question of the time. Why? Now, what did the developers mean with this billboard? Because I have no explanation for this. Like, what did they mean by it? So, alright, Coat Fire, that's good. That's going to give 20% reduction in damage to fire attacks. That's a 2D background. Actually, the skyboxes get really good as the series goes on. They're fucking amazing in the third installment.